And welcome back to the New York Giants franchise rebuild. Here today we have week 3 action versus the Dallas Cowboys. Welcome back to the channel, everyone. I hope you're all having a great day. Please leave a like, comment down below what you thought of today's action, and don't forget to subscribe. I'm sorry in advance with my voice. I'm a bit sick right now, but the show must go on. We must have some fun here in Giants franchise. We beat the Philadelphia Eagles. We're 2-0 currently. We're out David Montgomery again. Montgomery will be missing the next 3 weeks, so second opportunity to beat the Dallas Cowboys here. We beat them in week 1, 35-30. And, you know, if we can beat this team, you know, this year 4 can really be decided in these first 4 weeks of the season, if we win this division or not. If we can win these next 2 games, it's very difficult for me to see a path for us not to be making the postseason and not winning this division. I brought this up at the end of last video, just looking at new contracts and stuff. You know, there's 4 guys I got to make decisions on: Dexter Lawrence, Tyler Nubin, Theo Johnson, and Drew Phillips, and there's a few others, but these are the big 4. At the end of the day, I'm not going to work with Dexter Lawrence just yet. He's still on my radar and I would like to keep him, but we're gonna hold off on him. For Nubin and Theo Johnson, it's gonna be tough because I definitely want to keep Nubin, so this should be a quick contract. But for Theo Johnson, he doesn't want to be here. We'll see if we're able to help his motivations, and yeah, I don't think we can really help him with any of those things, so hopefully winning can cure any of that. For Drew Phillips, this is a critical year for him. He needs to prove to me. He needs to have a breakout season for me to even consider giving him a new contract. So let's go check out this Dallas team, and then we'll hop into week 3. And here are the Dallas Cowboys. We played them just a couple episodes ago, so we should be familiar with this team. Parsons is still out. They have Dak, Jalen Warren, CeeDee Lamb, Carlos Dobbs. Can we slow this duo down with Jake Ferguson, who had a big day? Tyler here, he's out, so they're missing their starting left tackle and their best defender. But overall, and another defensive lineman. So they're dealing with some early injuries. They brought in Bobby Okereke, so we'll see how we'll handle that. And they have 2 rookie safeties, so can we maybe take advantage of them? Let's go out there. Let's get another victory here. Week 3 action here today, as it's the New York Giants versus the Dallas Cowboys. As the Cowboys are a bit banged up, Micah Parsons, their starting left tackle, is injured. They're going to try to figure it out versus this pretty healthy Giants team. Only missing David Montgomery, but we saw Taylor Wilkerson and Tyrone Tracy get a majority of the splits. And Antonio Gibson. New York will continue to rely on their running game, try to get the ball more to Malik Neighbors. He's having an excellent 3 weeks of the season. And our defense, they've been excellent through the first 2 games. Let's hope they can stay excellent. And starting with the football is the veteran quarterback in Dak Prescott. The Cowboys are coming off a Super Bowl victory. Prescott's coming off of a Super Bowl MVP so far for the first few weeks. He's thrown 3 touchdowns, 1 interception. We beat them in week 1. Now we're trying to beat them here in Dallas. So we'll see how we'll handle this team. Jalen Warren will be in the back, as he will get the call now, and met by Devin Bush. One change to our defensive line. Leonard Williams is going to get a start as the other pass rusher lineman, as this is CeeDee Lamb for a good pitch and catch. 3rd down and 4. New York defense trying to force a very quick 3 and out. Here's the delay give, though, as Jalen Warren will pick up 5 and the first down. Fresh start of the downs here for the Cowboys, as there's movement up front. I think this is going to be on Kayvon Thibodeau, and it is. Due to the penalty, it is 1st down and 5 here. Here is Warren, and he's going to be met by McFadden, who can't bring him down. And Warren will get the 1st down. Unusual broken tackle there by McFadden. Past midfield are the Cowboys, offset I formation. Warren will get another call here, and this time McFadden will tackle him. Good play. Dallas has started this game just trying to run the football. They look to throw here. Pressure is sent, and Kayvon Thibodeau will get home. Sacked here back at the 45. 3rd down and 16 here. Here comes Dallas. Prescott looks to throw. Sends it underneath here to Ferguson. Tackled for minimum gain, and a 3-and-out here will be for the Cowboys. Here comes 3rd-year quarterback in John Sherman. So far this campaign, he's looked very good. He's the last episode coming off 2 touchdown, 2 interception day. But I think Sherman's been playing a little bit more consistent. We have relied a little bit more on our ground game. That trend is continuing, but I think we're still getting the ball to Neighbors pretty well. Hopefully it can continue to do so. Without Montgomery, Tracy will be the starter. He has a very good start to this campaign already. 3rd down and 5 here for Sherman. Takes it. Sets up a little screen here, and here's Taylor Wilkins, not known for his hands. He reels it in, but this Dallas defense will force a 3-and-out and a punt. Both teams' defenses starting off strong, forcing punts. What will Dallas now try to do? Here's Dobbs, who had a big day in week 1. He picks up 7. 3rd down and 2, empty now here for Dak. So he will look to throw, sends it, and that ball is off the mark. 4th down here for Cowboys. Giants will start at their own 27. Sherman will start on this aerial attack as he connects here underneath here to Malik Neighbors. As Neighbors is having an excellent start to this young season. Pistol look here on 3rd down and 2. Motioning out, tracing now. Here's Sherman, looks to throw. Sending it here, and that's for Theo. But the ball was knocked down again. New York will be forced to punt. 2nd down and 10 now. Here comes a little Dak run as he's able to get a few, but the ball is on the ground, picked up here by McFadden. I don't think this is going to count, but currently we have the football, which would be pretty cool if we got it. And yeah, the play is under booth review. I thought he was down. It's still Dallas's football. 3rd down and 2 here for Prescott. Looks to throw. Sends it underneath here to Ferguson. Ferguson breaks free. Trying to beat Jamie Davis. He can't. Shoved out of bounds here at the 46. Past midfield are the Cowboys. So far, they have the best chance to score. Looks to throw. And this is McFadden who throws him down here at the 18. 2nd down and 18 here for the Cowboys. Prescott. Go more play action. Looks to throw. Sends it underneath here. And this is Ferguson with a reception. 3rd down. 3rd down and 8 here for Prescott. New York defense trying to get off the field. They send a blitz. Doesn't get home initially. Forces the throw underneath here. And Thibodeau is able to break it up. 4th down, and I think Dallas might have to punt here. Dallas is not electing to punt here. They're going to go for 3 and the field goal with Albury. The kick. It looks like it has the leg, but it's wide left. We're going to have great field position to maybe take the early advantage. Antonio Gibson will be the back at the start of this possession, as New York will start at midfield. Trying to wake up a little bit. Here comes the veteran, as Gibson is able to get 7. Here at the beginning of the 2nd quarter, Neighbors is in the backfield. Looks to throw as Sherman. Sends it here to Drake London for the 1st down. Giants now face a 3rd down and 10. Sherman needs to be able to find his man. Looks to throw. Wants someone. Connects here with Drake London, who's breaking free. And he's tackled here at the 10. Good play there. Neighbors is in the backfield as Sherman will look to throw. As he wants instead Drake London as the newly addition receiver we traded for. Back in the offseason, we'll find the end zone here. Will give us the early advantage here versus Dallas. Now Dallas faces a deficit of 7 to nothing right now. Early stages of the 2nd quarter. Prescott sends it over the middle, and he's intercepted. Demetrius Evans. I believe that is his 2nd interception, yeah, and that I believe came back in week 1 versus Prescott. As Evans was covering CD Lamb on that play. Great play. 2nd down and 10. Wilkerson is the back. As he will get the call now. Cuts it up field. Gets the 1st down. Puts his head down. Stays on his feet. Finally brought down here at the 19. Sherman shotgun Wilkerson back into the ball game. Looks to throw. John feeling the rush now. He's going to look to run it himself as John Sherman will set his offense up here. Goal to go. First down and goal here from the 6. Sherman takes the snap. He looks to throw. Wants Malik Neighbors. And he got him. Touchdown, New York. Wow. Malik Neighbors with the strong hands is able to reel that quick pass down. And New York will go up by 2 scores. Now this New York team has a lot of momentum on their side. Dak Prescott has to be able to get his troops in order, and this will help. This is caught here, and goodbye to Atwell. He will go 76 yards, and Dallas takes all that momentum and takes it away from all the New York Giants. Sherman will go empty here as he will look to throw quickly. This is Wandale with a good catch, broken tackle, turns on the Jets. Wandale Robinson. He took a negative play into a big-time positive. And this is Elton Jenkins coming off the field, going into the locker room. That could be a big injury for our line. Well, 3rd down and 10. No more Elton Jenkins for the rest of today's action. Will Hernandez will take over. 3rd down and 10 faces New York. Sherman takes his deep shot here, and that was London off his hands. And that would have been a big play. But it was just a bigger hit. Now New York trying to connect a 56-yard field goal attempt. Does our second-year kicker have the leg? He does, and it's just short, barely. Yeah, you know, I probably should have just punted there. Both teams have missed long field goal attempts. Dallas will start right around the 48. Gets the ball to Lamb. Past midfield. 2nd down and 3. Here comes the run here with Warren, and Jalen Warren will get the first down. Fresh set of downs here. Warren still the back. As Dak, though, will look to throw quickly now. Caught here by Dobbs. Dobbs breaks free, and he's past the 30. 2nd down and 10 here for Prescott. So he will look to throw. Sends it over the middle. He's intercepted. This is J.B. Davis, his first career INT. The hybrid safety linebacker. Makes a big-time play, his first career INT here for the New York Giants. Sherman back to the I formation now. As he's going to go play action fake, looks to throw. John is sacked here. Back at the 21. They're down and forever here for New York. Just trying not to have any sort of turnover or anything. Here's London. Drake London. He reeled it down here at the 35. Wow. What a play there. New York gets the first down and more at the beginning of the 2-minute warning, but Drake London and one-on-one here with Diggs, able to just hang on to the rock. Definitely part of the reason New York brought in a player like Drake London. Sherman motioning London now, looks to throw, wants Wandale, and Wandale reels it in here at the 6. Wow, back-to-back big plays here for this Giants passing game. Giants need to find a way to get into the end zone here. Sherman will look to throw. Wants Neighbors, but he's undercut, intercepted. I don't think Sherman really wanted to throw it that way. But Larry Beelan here, the rookie safety, gets maybe his first career interception. As we're going to head into halftime here in week 3, up 14-7. It's been definitely a defensive battle here. Dallas and their offense has hit one big play that really was their only big play of the first half. Everything else has kind of been solid, but nothing great either. For New York, we've had 2 long possessions that ended in scores, and other than that, we've had 1 turnover and punts. So hopefully here in the second half, our offense can wake up a little bit more, and then defensively, if they can continue to shut down Dallas, that would be great. 2nd down and 9 as New York stays on the ground trying to establish it. They're able to do so. Big run here for Wilkerson. Back to the I formation here for Sherman. As he will go play action, looks to throw. Connects here underneath here to Tracy. Tracy gets the first down and more. Tries to make a move. Tackled here at the 36. They're down and 8 now here for the Giants. As Sherman will look to throw. Sends it Wandale's way as Wandale Robinson is able to get the first down. Fresh set of downs here for the Giants. Theo is the motion man now. Sherman will look to throw his way. Good catch here as Theo Johnson breaks a tackle, puts his head down, gets his team to the 8. Third down and goal here from the 6. Sherman under center. He'll look to throw. Wants Neighbors, and he got him again. Second touchdown here for Malik Neighbors. New York goes back up here by 2 scores. As guess I did miss the extra point. This game is 20-7. Dallas now will start at their own 27. And they need to wake up a little bit. Looks to throw his Prescott. Felt the rush. And that ball falls incomplete. Third down and 10 now. These linebackers look like they want to go. They do so. Pressured. Gets home. And this is Jamie Davis, who has an interception and now a sack here. He can play both safety. He can play linebacker. He's a young star in our league. They're down in 6 now. Pistol look here for Sherman. So he will look to throw. As John here is almost intercepted again. Dak now needs to really wake his offense up. Starting at their own 12. Down by 13. Jalen Warren with a big run. Breaks the tackle. And he's upended here at the 32. Second down and 11 here. Prescott goes underneath here. And this is Dobbs now. Breaks a tackle. And he gets 12. Second down and 5. Giants send a blitz. Blocked up very well. And Tutu Atwell gets the first down. Fresh set of downs here for Dak Prescott. And more movement up front. The hard count by the veteran quarterback gets the other veteran in Leonard Williams. This makes it first down and 5 here at the 36. Prescott will look to throw. Pressured. Gets the ball out just in time. Goes empty as Prescott. Looks to throw. Sending it deep down the field. Newman! Tyler Newman with the INT. Now he's looking to return it. Tyler Newman. Tackled here at the 36. As New York offense will get another good possession. As our secondary is causing havoc. Third INT today here for Dak Prescott. New York starts at their own 36. A gift from our defense. Let's make the Dallas Cowboys pay. Big run here for the rookie back. Now Antonio Gibson checks in. As New York will have to run at least one play here the third quarter. As this is the veteran back in Gibson for the first down. Gracie's the back here. Second down. Sherman will look to throw. Sending it to Neighbors' way, who had it to get underneath it. He picks up 4. Third down and 2 here. Tracy gets a call. He goes up the middle, and he gets the first down and more. Fresh set of downs here at the 23. Sherman motions now Tracy. He will look to throw. Sherman steps up as he finds a wide open Malik Neighbors. Number 3 for today for Neighbors. Wow. What a showcasing here today for our Giants team. We're putting on an onslaught here today. Eric will try to make this game by 21. Sherman will look to throw. Stepping away from pressure, and he runs right into someone. Gonna give Dallas this last possession, but if they don't do anything, they gotta call it here in week 3. Second down. Screen is set up here as Jalen Warren breaks a tackle, as Warren will get the first down and a lot more. As Kayvon Thibodeau just went back into the locker room. Jonathan Cooper steps up as that other pass rusher here. But Thibodeau is a crucial piece to our defense. 2 backs in the backfield here for third down and 1. New York sends a blitz. This ball is caught here by Tutu. Fresh set of downs here for Dallas. Empty goes Prescott. Looks to throw, sending it to an open Dobbs, who broke free for a first down and more. Here at the 15, Dallas now in striking distance. Looks to throw as Prescott, feeling the rush there by Cooper. Now he's going to tuck it and run it himself. Picks up 7. Very long possession here for the Cowboys. Kind of plays in more into our favor. Here comes Prescott. Felt the rush. Sends it here to Ferguson for the touchdown. And that brings Dallas kind of back into this game if their defense can get another 3 and out. 5:50 to go here. Dallas needs a quick 3 and out. And New York needs to take time off the clock. Giants will start on the ground here with Tyrone Tracy. Tracy breaks a tackle, tries to stay on his feet. He gets 8. It's a great start here for the Giants. Wilkerson now checks in as the rookie powers his way to get to close to midfield. 3rd down and 7 here. Motioning out, Tracy looks to throw as Sherman. Feeling some rush, sliding, and he connects here. Theo Johnson over the middle. Fresh set of downs here for this Giants offense. New York faces a 3rd down and 6. Trying to extend on this nice drive. Looks to throw as Sherman. Sending it up back up here for London. And that ball was knocked down. And New York now has a decision to make. New York will send out their field goal team. This is a 53-yarder. We've already missed one. Can we make this one? The kick. Right down the middle here for the Giants. Wow. As backups come in here for the Giants. As Dallas here. They have to have a miracle here. But we do have a lot of backups in here. Gain of 9 here for Dallas. Prescott in the shotgun here. 2nd down and 1. He looks to throw. Plenty of time. Pressured. Sent it over the middle. Caught here by the backup tight end. 2nd down and 9. Dallas stays in this hurry-up offense. Prescott felt the rush. Sends it underneath here to Atwell. Here at the 35. Lamb just got involved. Looks to throw Prescott. Now he will take it and run. He gets the 1st down and more. Here at the 20 now. Prescott in the shotgun. He will look to throw. Sends it underneath here. CeeDee Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas. And now they will probably go for 2 here and then attempt an onside kick. And Dallas is electing just to take the extra point. I guess that makes sense. They will go for 2 on the next, opportunity. But it looks like they're just going to do a normal kickoff. There is 2 minutes to go. They do have time if they can get off the field quickly. Zeke Clayborn here is the return man. The speedster rookie gets us to the 33. John Sherman trying to get a 1st down. Here comes Wilkerson, and the rookie powers his way through up the middle, as this game should be over after that. And here in week 3, the New York Giants stay undefeated, beating the Dallas Cowboys 29-21 in a game where Dallas did score twice in the last 7 minutes, but it was kind of meaningless points. They really didn't do anything throughout this whole ball game. Our offense was able to hit scores, throw 4 passing touchdowns here for Sherman. Jamie Davis, our 2nd-year linebacker - safety, had a big day. Demetrius Evans, corner - safety. Happy to see that. We do have injuries to check out, but let's look at stats first and foremost. Sherman had an excellent day. It does look like it got a little banged up, but that's okay. Hopefully he's okay. 4 touchdowns, 1 interception for him, as he's producing for us. In terms of our running game, Tracy struggled, 49 yards for 3 yards per carry. Taylor Wilkerson had 12 touches for 87 yards, and he broke a couple tackles. He did fine as the number 2 back. Malik Neighbors caught 3 scores. Drake caught a score for 80. Wandale caught 3. Theo had a quieter day. He's been quiet so far, but that's okay. And Andrew Thomas allows the only sack today. McFadden got home. Same thing with Thibodeau and McFadden and Davis. 3 interceptions. Happy to see that. Another great victory for our offense. And thankfully, no injuries after today. We did have 3 throughout the ball game, but Montgomery's the only one who's listed still as injured. So as we now sim to the next week, we're 3-0. We're turning our attention here to the Washington Commanders, who are 2-1, just losing their first game. And if we win this game, I mean, Washington would be at best 2-2. Same thing with Philly and Dallas, and we would be 4-0, all within the division, which would be huge for us. Currently, we have an excellent points per game, running per day. Defense is right now in the middle of the pack, but they're all playing very good. Our team is playing excellent right now. You have to love to see it. So guys, I hope you enjoyed today's action. Please leave a like, comment down below what you thought of today's action, and don't forget to subscribe. And I will see you in the next one.